gentlemen, MasterAbbott here from CapsuleComputers.com. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be running you through a game called SuperGay and the attack of his ex-girlfriends. Now, as you can see on the left, that's Mr. SuperGay. Now, this is pretty much, it's an adventure game, but with lots of little mini games per level that you need to kind of pass and do to continue on with the game and the storyline. Now, it's very simple. The game's not too complicated, but the story is really fun and very funny as well. So there's a lot of references, of course, to he's super gay. He's gay. He's actually come out and come out of the closet and to actually pretty much say he's gay. But the gameplay and the story is pretty funny, and I know that it looks pretty basic, and the gameplay does look very basic, but the storyline and the way it's drawn and presented in the graphical interface is really cool. Now, I've just jumped in quickly to show you what it looks like. So basically, from the main menu, there's not much to actually to talk about. Of course, there's the simple social network buttons on the left hand there over here. This will take you to the SuperGay website. This brings up, of course, the different menu options, so you can choose different languages, options, sound, music, and so forth. And as I said, clicking on SuperGay's head will take you into the game. Now, the game is actually told in the kind of comic book sort of style. So every time you finish a chapter, it will tell you and talk to you and show you. It won't talk, but it'll actually write, have a little text, which I'll show you in a second. And you then play like a little mini game. Once you've completed that mini game, you move on to the next chapter. So, for example, there's a lot of chapters in the game, as you can see here. It gives you a rundown of what it kind of looks like before you start the game, before you start the level. So all the levels that are kind of been locked, of course you need to go through and do. And as you can see, there's a total of 32 levels, and they're really fun to play. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in and go through from halfway through. Just going to show you a couple of the mini games that you can expect to play. It's very simple. For example, this is one of them here when SuperGay actually starts picking up his powers and he becomes very strong. So this level here, old Granny's lost her kittens, and SuperGay is up the top there. He hasn't turned into SuperGay yet, but you can say basically his friend says, "Go help us, SuperGay." So the kittens have been locked in the back of the truck. So basically, it says, "Don't worry, SuperGay, my friend Tom will help us here." And Tom goes, "Who? Me?" That's Tom. So pretty much what it looks like here. So at this point in time, SuperGay's already become pretty strong. And now what he's going to do is he's going to go in and try and get the kittens out. Now, this is, like I said, this is one of the mini games you can expect to play in the game. So all you got to do in this one here is punch and kick. Now, you got like 34 seconds to do this, so I don't want to wreck it for you guys, so I'll just do it really quickly. Hopefully I won't stuff it up. So you can just attack. Pretty much, it's very simple. It's not complicated. This one here is a very simple level. I wanted to show you something cool and funny to get us going. So you got to make sure that you get there in time. It's like some of the things are really cool. Like I said, this is like a Street Fighter bonus level. If you think of it, you just got to smack the crap out of the car, and the car, as long as I break it, there you go. Did it with 4 seconds left remaining on the clock, up the top right hand corner. And once you've done it, save it. Storyline continues. She's thinking, but she goes, "What about my van?" "Oh well, at least the kittens are safe." And there you go. Alrighty, so that's basically what happens. That's what happens, for example, for each kind of chapter. So every chapter is different. Every chapter has a different style of gameplay. For example, this one here, I'm going to jump in and show you, is SuperGay is actually meant to be married, but he doesn't want to get married because he wants, he's basically discovered, he's come out of the closet and he's basically said he's gay. I'm not going to wreck the story for everyone, but the story is pretty funny. But as you can see here, he's basically he's got to tell his wife, he's got to tell his future wife the truth about him coming out of the closet. So his friends are telling him, "Why don't you just tell him the truth?" And he's thinking about it, and then he basically comes up with some sort of idea, which I'm not going to wreck, but you can see down the bottom here, he's going to if he tells the truth, he's going to get chopped up by the father-in-law. If he doesn't tell the truth, she's going to eat him up and boil him up in a soup as an evil witch type of thing. But anyway, Basically, he comes up with an idea, and then when he comes up with the idea, he gets really excited. So therefore, what's he going to do? He's going to dance. And as you can see right now, SuperGay is going to do a bit of a dance. So this is basically this is another level that you're meant to do. Now this is very simple, but it's like a music rhythm game. So if you think of it, very simple, not too complicated. When the numbers come up on the screen, oh, I'm doing pretty bad, but you got to pretty much push the buttons at the right time, and the little meter on the left hand side there will go up. Alright, so pretty much you gotta so put the money, as long as you're pushing the buttons in the right order and you're getting enough of the star powers, SuperGay will dance. I'm not doing a good job. I'll try and hopefully make it to the end, but you guys are getting you understand the gist of this one. So dancing all the way through. The music is pretty cool. Alright, so you guys get the idea of this one. So the more you go, the higher you go, the more SuperGay dances, and the more excited he gets. Don't know if I'm going to make it. Kind of getting there. Very simple, but you got to try and get the button combinations happening at the right time. He's getting there. Got 42 seconds left. SuperGay's going crazy now. He's dancing like an animal. We're nearly there. Alrighty, so that's basically what happens. He gets all excited and he's done the level, you've passed it. If you fail it, you've got to pretty much do it again. So as you can see there, he's done it, he's happy, and he's passed that level. So that's another mini game that he's got to do. There's a whole lot of different ones that he's got to do. I'll run you through another one, and that one there is, I believe, this one's not a bad one. This one here is, I'll jump through, and as you can see, this one here is a select the right button combination and press the correct sequence at the right time. So the combinations appear up the top with the connection combination down the bottom. As you can see, you want green and pushing down at the right time, going up, yellow, down with a little switch, blue with the down, then once again blue with the down. You got the red, bring the switch in between. You got the purple, up. You got the yellow, down. You got the green across in the middle. You got the yellow up. You got the blue across. You got the green up. You got the blue in the switch in the middle. You got the green button. You got the purple with the switch. Got the green with the switch, and that's it. So as long as you get that combination right, that moves along, and you go through. So there's a whole lot of different cool missions to do. There's another one where, for example, SuperGay's got to run through and kick and punch and jump and kill. So for instance, this one here, he's got to kill bomb. He's got to shoot. He's got to kill the heart bombs. So he's running. All you got to do is pretty much punch him, kick him, jump, punch, jump. Pretty much, it's very simple. As you can see, the game is not a very complicated not very complicated, but graphically the hand-drawn graphics is very, very nice. They've gone into a lot of detail. It doesn't talk, unfortunately, but as you guys can see, there's a lot of dialogue, but you got to read it. So as you can see there, this is another level. There's a whole lot of different ones. There's ones where you're bashing the clones. If you miss them, they blow up, and you got a health bar on the left-hand side, as you can see there. Alright, so that is one of the other levels. I'm going to jump out and go out into the main menu. So there's as I was basically saying, there's lots of little mini games. What I've just basically shown you is probably half of the ones that you can expect to play in the game, so I'm not going to wreck it for anyone. And that's pretty much SuperGay in a nutshell. Now, the storyline is funny. There's a lot of, like I said, references, a lot of gay reference jokes, which is funny, and there's nothing wrong with that, and it's really cool to listen to and have a laugh at. Now, there's also Game Center compatibility as well. So a lot of achievements as well in here. So there's a total of about, as you can see here, total 23 achievements, and they're all pretty reasonable to get. Not too complicated. You got like eliminate 1,000 clones, eliminate 300 clones with Rainbow, finish specific levels without using powers, completing levels and passing levels and making it to the end and getting achievements by just finishing the game. A couple of achievements where you can't fall off buildings and so forth, taking out all the bombs, breaking certain levels without getting hurt. So there's a whole lot of different ones there, and there's also like the leaderboards as well. So that is how it all works. At the moment, I'm not sure where I'm ranked. There you go, I'm ranked 57 in the world, which is pretty cool. Not bad at all. So that is, once again, SuperGay. It's available on the Apple iTunes Store. It's at a great price of 99 cents. It's compatible with your iPhone and also iPad. So if you want something that you can pick up and play and spend a good couple of hours playing and enjoying, just like quick little mini games and with a good storyline, SuperGay is a good game to play and pick up. Alright, well, thank you very much for listening. MasterAbbott signing out from CapsuleComputers.com.